traders, what is going on? Avery Day Trading here with the daytraderchatroom.com. Excited to be with you guys with, in my opinion, is one of the better videos I've done. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But I got 3 easy professional day trading tips for you guys that I think are huge. Not a lot of people focus on. Neither do they talk about it, or any kind of moderator, chat room, guru, anybody out there. Nobody talks about this stuff. So you guys are getting a treat today. If we're getting a treat, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. All that fancy stuff. You guys know how the algos work. Let's get into the video. Numero uno. You guys want to focus on the solution, not the problem, as far as your trading goes, right? Because there's a lot of problems, right? What's the problem? The market, Kevin. The market's awful. I'm not trading today. You know what? Chat rooms out there, they're just hogging up the market. All this low float stuff. There's nothing tradable. Oh, my broker's not working. There's problem after problem after problem. What do you want to focus on? The solution. What is the solution? The solution comes from within. The solution is consistency. Consistency is the most important when trading, and why is that? Well, once consistent, everything else follows. Making money is a byproduct of being consistent. You're consistent at trading, you make more money. You can make $50 a day trading consistently. Throw another zero on the end of your order. You're going to make more money. Consistency ultimately is the solution. You want to stop focusing so much on the problems and ultimately take responsibility. Ooh, going to get some heat for that one. You guys are probably turning off the video already. Responsibility. You guys want to take responsibility for your trades. There's hardly anybody out there that wants to do that. That is a huge step in trading. Why is that? Well, 90% of trading is psychology, 10% technicals. The rest of it, you have to learn yourself. Trading is learning how not to trade so you can find out how to trade, right? You got to learn yourself. You learn your emotions. Most people jump out of trading because they see the ugly. They see the ugly within, and whew, they don't like that. Like the bag hold plays, like the chase stocks, experience FOMO, fall in love with the news, all kind of things that we need to see clearly and understand that, okay, these are not the greatest of things, but it's all about taking responsibility. That way you're going to learn. If you don't take responsibility for your trades, you're never going to learn because it wasn't your fault. But if it was your fault, that's ultimately when you're going to learn. You got to understand it's a process. It's a journey with not necessarily a destination. Your destination is consistency, right? But consistency is something you not only have to find, but you have to keep. You don't just have to make money in the market, but you have to protect those profits. That's another part of it. So there's not really a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, well, for some traders, there could be a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's a train. And you want to get out of the way of that train, especially when you're newer to trading. That train is blowing up. You want to avoid that at all costs. So just understand it's a process, and this really leads me to number 2, which ultimately boils down to screen time. I say this all the time, and I help guys out every single day, but still, I consider myself someone that's helping jumpstart other traders' trading career. Ultimately, with your trading, experience is going to be your best teacher. Now, I say that because I love you guys, and I know that there's really no holy grail other than yourself. Neither me nor anybody else out there. The holy grail is you. Experience is your best teacher. They say, 10,000 hours, you'll be a master at anything. You got to get that time under your belt. And when you start out initially with trading, size small. You want to reduce that risk, mitigate that risk. And how do you do that? Well, you got to size down, paper trade, whatever you need to do to learn how to trade, or learn how not to trade, because when you learn how not to trade, and everyone has to go through that stage, you're going to find out how to trade, which equals what? Your edge. Your edge. How do you trade? And once you find that edge, and again, this is a process. We're process-oriented, right? We're not results-oriented. Results-oriented says green trade, good trade, red trade, bad trade. Process-oriented says it was a red trade, but it was a good trade because I stuck to my game plan. Or it was a green trade. Oh, that actually was a bad trade because I adjusted my risk parameters and actually just was adding into oblivion and got lucky. That's bad trading. We want to be process oriented. But consistency is what we're looking for, and consistent trading equals consistent results. Random trading is going to equal random results. So we have to learn how not to trade to find your edge, your way of trading. For me personally, I like to sell euphoria at resistance and buy fear at support. I like to sell high, buy low, sell high. But a lot of traders out there, especially in the market conditions and what we saw this year already with some of these crazy FOMO plays, aka GME, SNDL, AMC, all these tickers, is people like to buy high and hope higher. And a lot of chat rooms out there teach that as well. Buy high, hope higher. Buy the breakout, although it's already up 300%, and then it turns into a fake out breakout. All the members go deer in headlights and blow up their account. That is not something I'm ever going to teach, guys. Buy low, sell high. But you have to understand that time in the market is your best friend. Nothing else is your best friend other than time in the market. Your time is incredibly valuable, right? It's the only asset that's just constantly depleting. You can't buy more time. You can't save time today and use it tomorrow. Scientists can't invent time. The point is, time is constantly depleting. We have to use it wisely in the experience, in the computer. We got to get into the charts. Because you're becoming the trader now that you're eventually going to one day be, and you want the older you to look back and say, hey, I appreciate the younger me. He took the right steps for me to be a consistent trader. He worked very hard and diligent, was process oriented, and here we are today. But again, you don't make it, you're always making it. Don't think that you're going to wake up one day and say, I'm above risk and reward now. I can just trade freely. No, you're always going to have risk. You always need to predefine risk prior to entering a trade, but trading does get easier as you learn how not to trade. Lastly, and I saved the best for last, number 3, you want to observe your emotions, not react to them. This in and of itself will separate you from the 90%ers out there. 90% react to their emotions. Oh, hedge funds are trapped. Let's squeeze this thing forever. Or, oh, look at the fundamentals. Or, ooh, look at that pattern right there. Bull flag. I'm buying that thing on up, and I am holding diamond hands, baby. Guys, stop reacting to your emotions. Observe them. Learn what your emotions are telling you and react based on that information. Be objective, unbiased. All we trade is the chart. We don't trade emotions. We trade objectively an edge in a system that works systematically and consistently. And that's what you have to find throughout your trading journey. Ultimately, euphoria usually always ends in tears, and fear, panic, capitulation. These are the things that ultimately people end up stopping out at the bottom, and then the stocks turn around. So for me, I like buying fear at technical daily support, selling euphoria at resistance. That's it. Traders, I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like the video. Leave something in the comment section below. Add something to the video. What is a tip, professional day trading tip you would leave for some of the newer guys that may be newer to trading? Leave that down below. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.